Good morning and welcome back to Margin. This morning we're going to talk about what expenses to review in this theme of care. So let's jump right into it. So when we left off on the note in the last episode to intentionally think through the expenses that you maybe have lost track of, that you've lost focus on. Now, with this theme on care, the objective is to cover disability policies, long-term care, health insurance, including dental and vision, as well as anticipating savings for the giving season that's coming upon us. Now, this, of course, is not a comprehensive list, but I would encourage you to think about the last time that you looked at your W-2 to see how much your insurance benefits are actually costing you, that are being pulled from your check. You know, when is the last time you looked at or thought about disability insurance? Or have you begun to think about gifts for the upcoming giving season and how you will plan for and pay those specific expenses that are coming upon us? So I want to try something. Think about those specific insurance policies, your healthcare needs, maybe the way that you take care of yourself in the form of a massage or maybe a gym membership or a trainer for that gym membership, or by how you give, when you give, and to what extent you actually give. Now, I know that not all of us are planners. You may not appreciate the constraints related to using this theme to review these expenses. You may even more so dislike the process or the prompting of building a budget or maintaining a plan to spend. But I believe that regret is more painful than discipline. So I've heard many forms of this statement, so I'm not sure who originally came up with it, but nonetheless, think about the aspects that you actually need to self-discipline in, and making sure that you are accomplishing your goals, your aspirations, and your ultimate vision that you've set forth. Now, we've all been told you can't have your cake and eat it too. So choose today what aspects you will begin to review and work on for this specific theme on care. Now, once you have selected one to analyze and you've made sure that it actually adds value to your life the way that you anticipated it to actually add that value. Now, of course, be mindful of the fact that insurance and benefits are not exciting and they may be out of sight, out of mind until you actually need them. But don't be so quick to get rid of them and write them off so easily. Now, think about the aspects that matter most to you and ensuring that you are in the best place possible for your family, for your friends, your community, and your career accordingly. Now, you may decide that a gym membership or maybe a trainer that works at that gym that's going to help you get in shape is a game changer for you. Now, evaluate that cost to be sure you are utilizing the right gym or maybe the right trainer that aligns with your specific goals. Now, from this point, figure out how to measure progress and clearly communicate what you are aiming at so that you are defining what it looks like to actually win in that area. So what's your game changer? What is that aspect that gives you life that you need to lean into? And secondly, what needs to go that brings less value to you and your quality of life that you may have originally thought? Now, this process is the process of building margin into your life and finances. Now, these are so intertwined and so closely intertwined. And that's why I go into so many aspects of the personal development alongside developing you in managing your own personal finances. And the important part is that you prioritize what matters most to you. You realize how much fluff you have in your budget and what unnecessary aspects you have in your lifestyle. And then you can basically realize how much these aspects matter to you, the aspects of having that gym membership or having those things that really do add value to your world and your life. Now, you've probably heard me mention Pareto's Principle. It's applied in so many different aspects in the world we operate in. But basically, it's an 80-20 rule, and the rule impresses upon you that the seemingly small things make a massive difference. And you can figure out what those small things that fit into that 20% are that actually help you make progress. Now, this will ensure that the 80% of those other items that you do just because get actually removed. They get optimized or they get delegated accordingly so that you're able to focus on the aspect that brings, the most value. So I recently had a mentor tell me something that was pretty profound to me. And he mentioned that if I can't say unequivocally yes, that my answer needs to be no. Now, I've brought up this before, but I would encourage you to try this out. Saying no to those things, those activities, or those obligations that you have said okay or maybe or sure to previously, which then translated to a yes, and sometimes unknowingly. Now, my call to action today is to use this as an opportunity to review these costs related to caring for yourself. Find those aspects that make all the difference and focus your efforts towards that 20%. Now, I would encourage you to write down all the things you're committed to and either wholeheartedly say yes to them or they flat out are no. And I would encourage you to go through that process. And if you're married, go through that process with your spouse or accountability partner or something like that. If this information is helpful to you, please do like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you're reminded to come back on a daily basis and improve in managing your personal finances. Thank you for your time. Enjoy your day, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.